2018 SEAT León Hatchback Review. The good points of SEAT León Hatchback: fuel efficient with low emissions, strong performance coming from all engines, plenty of ordinary equipment, fine numbers of interior quality. The bad points of SEAT León Hatchback: angular mirrors increase wind noise, no sporty trim at a lower price powerful models, no shortcut buttons on touchscreen media system, suspension within the firm side. The third-generation SEAT León hatchback is based about the same underpinnings since the Volkswagen Golf, as well as being the Audi A3 and Škoda Octavia. It comes using a firmer suspension arrangement to strengthen seats' sportier aspirations due to the car, and thus is probably the most suitable option from the Volkswagen Group's family hatchback selection if you are a keen driver. Watch, we ran SEAT's hottest León Cupra for 4 months. Discover how we got. Let's start work on it. As well, because these in-house alternatives, the SEAT León faces stiff competition from your omnipresent Ford Focus and Vauxhall Astra, as well since the likes in the Honda Civic, Hyundai i30, Kia Ceed and Peugeot 308 among numerous others in this fiercely fought segment. Of these options, the Auto the closest on the seat when it comes to styling, performance and cost is amongst the Ford Focus. This car continues to be overhauled in 2018. Wonderful new styling, tech and models, but a brand new SEAT León is predicted to appear for the market in 2019, as soon as the 8th generation Volkswagen Golf proceeds sale, also in 2019. 2019 Volkswagen Golf MK8, specs, details and data. 2018 Ford Focus Mk4, specs, details and data. Search used SEAT León 2013 hatchbacks available for purchase. SEAT León configurations, tech and equipment updated in 2017. SEAT made the front on the car a bit bolder for 2017 using a remodeled bumper and grille, plus revised LED headlights, fog lamps and indicators. Inside, the previous multimedia system was replaced by a better unit, using a 5.0 or 8.0-inch screen depending about the trim level. The larger device saw its button count fall to only 2, forcing drivers to prod the screen or makes use of the voice control functions to switch settings. The rest from the center console was shuffled around, plus an electronic parking brake added, freeing up space for just a larger cubby and optional wireless charging pad. SEAT León 5-door hatchback review, safety, engine and specs details. Safety kit that debuted around the SEAT of crossover was added, too, including traffic jam assist, pedestrian protection system, traffic sign recognition, blind spot detection, and parking assist. The engine range seemed to be updated. An even more powerful version in the 1.6-liter TDI diesel was added, as well as a 115-horsepower 1.0-liter TSI petrol unit that have previously been accessible in Europe made its way to your UK. Furthermore, a fresh upmarket Xilens technology trim was added on the top with the range. SEAT León FR and Cupra models. The most robust Cupra Sports models, meanwhile, gained additional power, rising to 300 horsepower, providing rapid acceleration. This car has become developed continuously through the León's life, and it's the fastest car SEAT has ever built. A long achievable 300 horsepower power figure can be a healthy 380 Nm of torque. Using this model being driven via top wheels, all-wheel drive is simply available for the street estate, and also a 6-speed DSG dual-clutch gearbox. Consider it a lower-priced alternative for the Volkswagen Golf R. The SEAT León FR might be more of a sporting trim level than an out-and-out performance model such as Cupra. Available in higher-powered petrol and diesel forms, the FR combines sporting looks and low running costs, and can be a big seller in the product range. Watch more: long-term SEAT León Cupra Street Cupra are tested. SEAT León petrol and diesel engine lineup. Taking full advantage from the Volkswagen Group's cache of engines, the SEAT León has a wide choice of petrol and diesel units. The 1.0-liter TSI starts the 6-strong turbocharged petrol range, associated with a 1.2-liter motor as well as a 1.4-liter into 2 states of tune, along with a 1.8-liter along with the sportiest 2.0-liter Cupra versions. There are 3 diesels, like the entry-level 1.6-liter along with a 2.0-liter boasting 2 power outputs. The former comes having a 5-speed manual gearbox. The bigger engines have 6 gears, while each one is available with an optional 7-speed DSG automatic. SEAT León passenger and luggage space. The third-generation León offers more practicality that has a 39-liter larger boot, come up with a total luggage capacity of 380 liters. The wheelbase is usually slightly longer to provide more room for rear seat passengers. The SEAT León is usually cheaper than lots of its rivals, boasts plenty of normal equipment and comes using a range of fuel-efficient, low CO2 emitting engines. Finance rates with the León also compare favorably against rivals, with low monthly premiums on SEAT's PCP offer. The verdict: with sharp and sporting styling, upgraded engines plus a plusher interior, the SEAT León remains an incredibly appealing medium hatchback. Prices are competitive, whether you're considering purchasing through PCP finance or paying cash. Where you'll find large discounts online. Throw inside a reasonable list of normal kit and also a sportier drive than many on this class, along with the León is one from the best family hatchbacks you will get. Watch on for your full SEAT León hatchback review. Strong engines across kids. Impressive claimed fuel economy. Rapid Cupra 300 strong performance. There is not any real weak link from the SEAT León range in relation to engines. Performance for those models is a great one, with adequate acceleration during entry-level 1.0-liter petrol form, although 1.6-liter diesel feels a bit lethargic occasionally. Watch: manual versus auto. We test the León's gearboxes back-to-back. Whichever model you select, it'll allow you to sprinting from 0-62 miles per hour inside of 10 seconds, operating able to break the 120 miles per hour mark, meaning it'll have lots of power in reserve at motorway speeds. Petrol engines. Here you'll be able to choose between 115 horsepower 1.0-liter TSI, 110 horsepower 1.2-liter TSI, 125 horsepower and 150 horsepower 1.4-liter TSIs, and also a 1.8-liter TSI engine with 180 horsepower, as well as the 300 horsepower Cupra. Most frugal would be the 1.0-liter 115 horsepower, which returned 64.2 miles per gallon in the manual and DSG automatic form, despite being efficient at hitting 62 miles per hour inside a reasonable 9.6 seconds. One with the most notable, however, will be the 150 horsepower 1.4-liter Eco TSI model, which boasts a lot more power compared to cheaper 1.4-liter alternative, cutting the 0.62 miles per hour acceleration the perfect time to 8.0 seconds, together with the bonus employing less fuel from the process. See what sort of León Cupra stacks up against its arch-rival the VW Golf R here. The secret to the present is the Eco TSI engine can power down 2 of its cylinders when cruising, and helps to save petrol, while responding near instantly whenever you press harder within the accelerator. Diesel engines. Opt to get a diesel and be able to choose from an entry-level 115 horsepower 1.6-liter TDI as well as 2.0-liter TDI units with 150 horsepower and 184 horsepower. Despite the big SP watch in power, there's almost no difference in claimed fuel economy, together with the least powerful model returning 70.6 miles per gallon in manual form. The 150 horsepower model 64.2 miles per gallon along with the 184 horsepower model 62.8 miles per gallon and 61.4 miles per gallon in manual and automatic incarnations respectively. The 1.6-liter diesel takes 9.8 seconds to get at 62 miles per hour, dropping to 8.4 seconds inside the 150 horsepower model and 7.5 seconds using the 184 horsepower engine and the bonnet. Gearboxes. The 115 horsepower diesel engine comes having a 5-speed manual gearbox, with all of other models with a 6-speed manual as standard. Petrol 1.0-liter, 1.4-liter Eco TSI and 1.8-liter TSI Leons could also all be specified, which has a 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, as can the 115 horsepower diesel. Meanwhile, the 184 horsepower diesel is available using a 6-speed automatic. Both manual and automatic options familiar VW Group fare. Slick for doing things and easy to use inside case on the former and smooth yet punctual in the event you pick the auto. Driving modes. The SEAT has 4 driving modes and you'll be able to alter those to match your mood. They are called Eco, Normal, Sport and Individual, and in addition they alter the engine and steering response as well, since the interior ambient lighting red in Sport mode and white in Normal and Eco mode and engine sound. You can cause your own preferred profile inside the individual setting by choosing your favorite portions of each mode, which it is possible to then activate on the touch of button. Engaging there driving with little body roll. Vague steering counters confidence. Slick gear change and sharp brakes. SEAT León handling has become fairly good. This also 3rd generation isn't different. The León is fun to operate a vehicle. There is little change body lean when taking corners at speed, whilst the steering is well weighted. You can't feel much throughout the steering, however, which reduces your confidence in the amount grip the tires have. This can be a shame, since you never come to feel completely at one with the vehicle. The Ford Focus along with the BMW 1 Series are better cars drive an automobile. The ride is a bit firm, too, making it best to choose smaller wheels, in the event you'd rather a far more comfortable ride than the usual sporty feel. Surprisingly, despite being firmer still, the Cupra models remain impressively comfortable. That's since they include dynamic chassis control, adaptive suspension as standard that is optional on lesser Leons, that is switched between comfort-oriented and sportier driving modes. Whichever setting you decide on, there's a superb balance between ride and road holding. We took our Leon Street Cupra about the track at Rockingham. Observe it fared here. Improved interior quality obvious. Fewer buttons as a result of touchscreen system. Good all-round visibility. Interior switches and materials are of your much better quality than those within the previous generation car. This is easily the most beneficial cabin that your car wearing the Leon badge has had. The buttons feel modern day and robust whilst the dash is soft to touch. The interior can be quite logical and well thought out as the dials and controls are driver focused. The driving position is nice, but getting there might be a faff in case you have manually adjustable seats and regularly switch between drivers. If so, you might want to tick the lamp for electric front seats. These make life simpler. The front pillars tend not to intrude excessive, making all-round visibility excellent. The sat-nav within our long-term Leon started annoy us. Determine why here. Firm ride with bigger alloy wheels. Smaller diesel engine may very well be quieter. Wing mirrors create many wind noise. SEAT León comfort levels are reasonably high on account of comfy seats and greater interior space for rear passengers, although the suspension can feel slightly overly firm and jarring on rougher roads and models with large alloy wheels. Conversely, Cupra 300 models running with adaptive suspension are capable to deal with these imperfections considerably more successfully. The Leon includes a longer wheelbase up by 58 mm in the previous generation, which loosens more room inside and inside the boot. Rear legroom has grown by 14 mm with a lot of head and legroom for many but the tallest adults, and also the boot capacity is boosted by 39 liters using the seat setup. The enormous rear pillars make things quite dark inside the back seat, though about the plus side the gut seat is specially comfortable with an exotic amount of back support and a lot of headroom, although the large transmission tunnel reduces footroom. The front seats, meanwhile, are happy and fairly well bolstered, even though some drivers might like for slightly more side support. On the pessimistic, there exists quite a lot of diesel clatter when pulling away in 1.6-liter TDI models, but once on top of things this mostly fades away. The angular wing mirrors do build a bit of wind noise at motorway speed. This also is far more irritating as opposed to refinement from the engines when cruising. Tweaked trim levels from 2017. Range topped by Cupra 300. All designs have a sporty vibe. The SEAT León is easily obtainable in 6 standard trims, topped with the high-performance Cupra 300 models. Standard SEAT León hatchback equipment. Kicking things off is S-Spec, which comes with 15-inch wheel trims, aircon, 5.0-inch touchscreen multimedia system, Bluetooth connectivity, as well as a multi-collision foot brake. SEAT technology. Next up is SEAT technology, which adds 16-inch alloy wheels, heated wing mirrors, LED daytime running lights, 8-inch touchscreen multimedia system with DAB radio and sat-nav, split folding rear seats and cruise control. SEAT dynamic technology. This is accompanied by SEAT dynamic technology, which gets a set of 17-inch alloys, tinted rear windows and rear parking sensors. FR technology. FR technology models feature 17-inch alloy wheels, 2+ twin exhaust pipes, full LED headlights, front sports seats, sports suspension, driving modes, more sharply styled back and front bumpers, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and rear parking sensors. Zen's technology. This has exactly the same kit as SEAT technology models, along with a wireless charger with phone signal booster, LED headlights, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, leather front sports seats, dual-zone climate control, keyless entry and go, back and front parking sensors, heated front seats and automatic lights and wipers. Cupra 300. Sporty Cupra models, meanwhile, feature a similar equipment as FR technology models plus 19-inch alloy wheels, additional sporty styling details, Alcantara front sports seats, front parking sensors and dynamic chassis control, adaptive suspension. Optional SEAT León hatchback extras. There's a massive amount optional extras available for the new Leon. First of all, there's 2 driving assistance packs adding equipment, for instance high beam assist, traffic sign recognition and lane assist. then it is possible to choose advanced comfort and driving packs for such things as city braking, traffic jam assist and emergency assist. Other optional includes metallic paint, parking assistance as well as the following: adaptive suspension, adaptive cruise control, heated front seats, rear view camera, electric driver's seat. Performed well in Euro NCAP crash test. Crash test is made tougher. Newer rivals feature additional safety kit. SEAT León safety levels are perfect. Euro NCAP awarded it 5 stars in 2012, boosting its fascinate safety-conscious drivers and fleets. Be aware, however, how the crash safety body regularly tightens up its tests, so it's likely which a 5-star car in 2017 performs better over a 5-star car from 2012 with exactly the same overall score. Standard safety kit includes stability control with tire pressure monitoring, driver and front passenger airbags along with front, side and curtain airbags. There's another, driver's knee airbag, alarm and remote central locking. From 2017 you may want to add traffic jam assist, pedestrian protection system, traffic sign recognition, blind spot detection, and parking assist. Watch, SEAT León hatchback Euro NCAP crash test. Large boot and spacious cabin. Comfortable rear seats for 2 main. Lots of practical cubby holes. SEAT León Practicality is class-leading with this sector. You can fit 4 adults in comfort. In case pushed you might squeeze 3 adults through the rear, although they'll be a bit cramped. With seats set up, the boot carries a load space of 380 liters, that's 39 liters bigger versus the boot within the 2nd generation León and just like that of an Audi A3 Sportback. There are a good amount of cubby holes whilst the door pockets and also the glove box are of your decent size. The León is fairly small and maneuverable. Therefore, trips towards the supermarket and multi-story car parks should leave perhaps the least confident unfazed. Wide rear pillars do make your vehicle feel just a little unnecessarily bulky when reversing, however.